Good day, you bunch of absolute legends, and welcome to what I'm calling a tale of lies and lions. This is a Realm of Thrones mod for not for Game of Thrones. It is a Game of Thrones mod, but it is the Realm of Thrones mod for Mount and Blade Bannerlord. I will still be doing Eagle Rising, but that I will be multitasking between the two. Our character will not be Robb Storm, although maybe eventually I will get back to it. Our character, let me show you him. Oh wait, we can't see him. Great, well, you can at the very least you can see what mods I'm using for this. Because I switched out one, added the better time mod, we can't see the character here. But, as you can see, his name is Kyle Hill. And he is the illegitimate son of Tyrion Lannister and his wife Tysha. Or rather, his ex-wife Tysha, because Kyle's grandfather Tywin ordered that his son and his wife have their marriage annulled, so technically he is a bastard. He is really good with numbers, he's okay with a sword, he's trained with infantry, he's about 17 years old. But what he really wants in life, he knows who his father is. What he really wants in life is, one, to reunite with his father, and if I can, I will. Tyrion is a companion in this. But also, he wants a decree of legitimization in order for him to become a full not Baratheon, sorry, I'm thinking of Robb Storm, to become a full Lannister. So what he hopes to do is earn the favor of Tywin Lannister by joining his court, serving him, kowtowing to Joffrey, doing all sorts of things like that. Whatever Tywin needs of him, and he hopes to leverage the fact that he is technically Tywin's legacy, as he is full-sized, he's capable, he's good with numbers, he is someone Tywin can use, so he hopes to leverage that fact to become a full Lannister. Now, let me show you him. There he is. Now, in roleplay, and I am using the Chat AI app, he is supposed to bear a very strong resemblance to Tyrion. Now, this is about as best as I could make him look. But yes, he openly uses a white lion as his crest or his sigil. Because bastards can use sigils, they're just not allowed to use the sigils of their parents. Most bastards invert the colors of their family crest, but he decided to go as a white lion on a field of black. And I am using the Bannerlord Cheats Reloaded mod, so this will be much like my Eagle Rising campaign. Yeah, Wolverine rules, that sort of thing. But there's no honest justification why he is so good at learning. It's just that I can't be bothered going through this really long campaign. Anyway, let's hope this works. Avoid the rebels. I mean, they're not rebels, they're brigands. It would be really handy if Tywin Lannister showed up right about now. What we have to do, I remembered, Stafford Lannister and who else? Kevin Lannister, well, my two uncles. We have to wait until 7 days have passed in the game before we turn off static wars, because there is a feature in this mod where certain factions will be locked in at war against certain factions. Like the Starks will always be at war with the Lannisters. The Iron Islands will eventually declare war against the Starks. Both Stannis and Renly will constantly be fighting each other until one dies. I'm going to be turning that off, so this is a true sandbox experience, but we have to wait until wars have actually been declared. Otherwise, we'll be locking the world into world peace, and I don't want that. So, we are going to stay here for a while. We just need confirmation that a war has begun, and then we can do the rest. Oh, there we go. War. In fact, I think I'll wait just a little bit longer, just to make sure. We're earning a little bit of experience just sitting here, so yeah, not bad. They said 7 days was around the threshold where everyone declares war on each other, so... Alright, that should be it. And if it isn't, I'll just make a save here just in case. We'll call it Kyle Backup. And this, I hope, is going to be a long series, just like Eagle Rising. It's just, I just really was itching to play as Kyle Lannister. I've played him in Warband, and I did play him in Bannerlord, but I've never done it with the chat AI, so... Hey, let's go into options, mod options, Realm of Thrones. Oh, and the, I'm using the times by 4 thing. And the house rule is still in effect. You can't trade at the same... You can't loop trading. I can't buy from a city and then sell back to it. Okay, so ROT events are off. That means that things like Stannis killing Renly is off. And whatnot. Or the Red Wedding. Yeah, that's not happening. True sandbox experience. I might eventually go back and do Robb Storm again. It's just... there were a lot of bugs because I was using a really big bug pack, mod pack, not a bug pack, and not everything worked. But this, I'm using a really slimmed down version of modding, so hopefully it'll work. Okay, so we have goods. Casterly Rock is a castle, I believe, so... Okay, the nearest city is Case if I wanted to build up some money, and I get the feeling I'm going to have to bribe some people. My Uncle Jaime is here. Well, that would be nice, but I really don't have the money to be able to pay for him, so I'm going to have to do some trading. What do we want to be? We want to be a daytime traveler. And full speed. We want to be quick on a horse, although I don't think we actually own a horse, because I made it that we were an infantryman in our, in the, character backstory. Cavalry, or pikeman. My character doesn't really use much of doesn't use a horse. We want steward. And I put all 3 points into steward. Okay. Oh yeah, I suppose I should put one of our points. Let's make us more intelligent. We're supposed to be intelligent, right? Okay, let's do some trading. Okay. And let's see if we can... No one to recruit, of course. Of course there'd be no one to recruit. And we're sitting duck. Yep. This is a really bad start. Okay. No, as tempting as it would be to try and... Tempting as it would be to try and... Well, sell back to Lannisport, I'm not going to break the house rule. Oh, I think I might have accidentally left cheat mode on, so I'm going to have to turn that off. It's going to bring up... Yeah, it's... I did that to do some testing, but I'll turn that off now. Haven't cheated. When I made that save file, the one we just loaded, that was the very start. I just made the character, that's it. Config... Cheat mode off. Okay. The problem with... Or not the problem, it's an intended feature, is that the place is full of bandits. And that's a feature of the mod, because in the lore of Game of Thrones, the place is full of bandits. Well, we're making money. I would like to have Jaime as my companion. In theory, my character could be his squire. Oh, just my luck that Tyrion would be here when I need to recruit him. Okay. I've sold to here, but I can still buy here. I just can't buy the things that I have already bought.
Stop right there! This is a robbery!
Well, you know, it'll all be worth it, and my character can have a bit of grudge against all, barbarians, I was about to say. All bandits as a result. Quite useless. You need to trade more expensive things. In fact, let's, if possible, no, we don't have enough. Oh, there aren't any people to recruit. We want to have... My character's supposed to be good with money and numbers and managing. I'm tempted to kill them, but we don't have time. Ow! That's it, you know what, we're fighting.
Under my command!
My character is young, I have such a high-pitched voice.
Make a shield wall!
My character's supposed to be like 16 or something, because Tyrion, technically he's 32 in the books when the series starts. I'm 32 in real life, so I'm as old as Tyrion Lannister. Oh, I didn't put on, yeah, I don't have the RTS mod. Oh well.
Attack!
That means I can't do a top-down view. I'm gonna, in between mods, in between videos, I'll make sure that I put that on. Oh, they have arrows, great. Adam boys. Well, this is actually good. Okay, we're down one person. Alright, we lost one person, but we'll take prisoners. Well, we have some loot now. Axe is better than nothing, and tunic is... No, worse than my Westerland's garb, so never mind. At least we have stuff to sell, and our troops we can actually upgrade now. Crossbowmen, because I've realized that I have a very English approach to strategy, in that I love to have lots of ranged units. My character is an infantryman. He's not going to rely too much on cavalry. Because he doesn't, at this point, he doesn't understand how cavalry works. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, trade. We are going to be selling trade goods. We want caravan master. Sorry if this is very boring. This is very much prep work, this episode. It's also my mother's birthday today. Happy birthday to my mother. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, which no one can deny. If you deny it, I'll be angry. Let's see. I'm using skill mastery, so eventually I should, if I have enough skill, I'll be able to unlock all of these. My character is quick. I always go for this option. Let's go one-handed. Yeah, let's tier 1 nuke. I think my character will use a sword. Not a mace, not a barbarian. Right. With any luck, this means we will be able to afford Tyrion. Just gonna make a save just in case we don't. Or can't. Probably not a good idea to have saved on the base plate, which means the very first mod. I always call it base plate, but anyway.
Well now, stranger. Peace to you. What is your name?
Tyrion. Tyrion as in Tyrion Lannister? Son of Tywin? Don't know how to explain this. You are my father. Well, and I am the son of... It's a bit emotional. I can prove him. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, that's the relationship. He liked it. I've never actually done this before, like not even on my own, privately, so this will be interesting.
Tyrion stares at the brooch, his mismatched eyes wide with shock. He takes it, turning it over in his hands, his expression a storm of grief and disbelief. Tysha's brooch, I remember. I had it made in Lannisport. He looks up at Kyle, studying his face intently. A long, heavy silence hangs between them. My son, the word is a whisper, thick with emotion. I thought. I was told there was no child. My father lied about that too. Stand up, Kyle. Please, he takes a deep, steadying breath, his calculating mind already working. You seek a place in my father's court? That is a dangerous ambition. The man who had your mother, he trails off, the old pain sharp in his eyes. But you have my blood and my mind, it seems. Very well, I am bound for King's Landing. You will travel with me, we shall see what can be done. But know this, in Tywin Lannister's eyes, you are a threat. Tread carefully.
It took into account the fact that I said in the chat AI module that it said my character's ambition was to be part of Tywin's court. So I really hope I can. Oh, I can't afford it yet. Okay. We need 5,000. All right, this is going to be interesting. Okay, first I'll save the game. Let's call it Kyle Tyrion. Okay, now we sold jewelry, hogs, and other stuff to them. Yeah, I was afraid that Tyrion would be a really expensive hire. Let's see. Okay. We sold jewelry. We can't buy jewelry. Can buy velvet. Can't buy hogs or sheep or cows. Linen. Just everything expensive is what we want. But okay, maybe not that much. Okay, let's just go with that. Right. Wish me luck, folks. Okay, we just need to get to Lannisport. In fact, we could probably sell some stuff at Horson if you know, they've reset their prices, which they haven't. So okay. But that's a good sign. It probably means that that Tyrion will be there by the time we get back. Hopefully these bandits won't attack me. Okay. Nice! Okay, now, all that's left, go back to the Davy Jones crocodile machine. No, that's a Pirates of the Caribbean blooper. Johnny Depp couldn't remember the name of the Flying Dutchman, and he said the Davy Jones crocodile machine, but he did it in character, using the Jack Sparrow voice. Good, Tyrion's still there.
My greeting.
Yes. What do you mean? Oh, 140,000. Oh, wow. Okay. No, the rule is I can't buy at the same place, so I can actually, I can buy those, these, buy whatever I want. I'm a Lannister. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. We're just gonna have to go from back and forth, and hope that we don't get caught by any bandits. Nearest city. No Case is the closest, and then there's Hornvale or Lord Hewitt's town. Okay, we can buy from here, we just can't buy the things that we bought back. So, axe, clay, hides, iron ore. Don't want to be carrying piles of stuff. Darius? No, everyone knows my name is Anthony now, so... Why do we have 200? Oh no, that's the value of the meat. That's not how much meat we have. I thought we had 200 stacks of meat. Stuff is... Oh, I can't even remember what I bought. Okay, I think I'm just going to relax the house rule for a minute. Well, not a minute, but I'm going to relax the house rule slightly. That it doesn't matter what I buy as long as I... Okay. Sell to Case. I'm just going to keep moving forward. It's just to raise the money to get Tyrion. No, you know what? Actually, no. The house rule stands. We're going back and forth. I can't remember what I've been buying, but... Even if I have to spend the rest of the Let's Play trying to find Tyrion, that's okay. In fact, it would probably be a good idea to get some mules, that way we can carry more stuff. That is a good idea. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. Still there. Oh no, they ran out of money. I wasn't paying attention. Nope. I'm sorry for the frantic nature of this. I didn't realize it would cost that much to get Tyrion. Sell the silver ore. Okay. Technically, we've been there, so... Oh, wait a second, my mother is calling. It's time to wish her a happy birthday. I'll be back. Hello, everyone. I made a mistake. After I called my mother, I didn't put the microphone down on my headphones. So for the last few minutes, I've been talking absolute gibberish. But thankfully, you haven't really lost all that much. It's just been going back between Case and Lannisport trading things. But anyway, as I was just saying, I'm going to have to cut all that footage out. It's really not that much, though, thankfully. In Mount and Blade Warband, what you can do, and what is a favorite tactic of mine, is to buy breweries in every town. And because that seems to be the most profitable enterprise for me. So I had it that Kyle created a line of breweries called like Golden Lion Breweries or something, and just get absolutely everyone plowed on his beer. Anyway, we're getting close. Very close. Well, I have maxed out the trade skill. So, Kyle has lived up to his name. He wants to be virile because he wants to have children. And, we don't want to be overburdened because that leads to less production. Is Tyrion still here? Yes, okay. I think 1 or 2 more trips ought to do it. Okay, 1 more trip. We're making a fortune in order to... I'm gonna have to go to Lannisport and buy in order to come back because they're really out of products. Which is fair enough. Trade. Expensive things, please. Peter, don't tell Harry. Much exactly. I think he wanted... I think we need to do 1 more. Actually, we need like an extra 1,000. And they still have... Wow, towns really do not have good prices. Okay. I can make you some eggs if you like. I love Lord of the Rings. Okay, we definitely can afford him now. Okay. And he's still here. Thank you, Lord.
My greetings to you.
Oh, he's gone down in price. Oh, probably because our trade skill has gone up. Okay, cool. What did I press? Sometimes my microphone... not my microphone, my... No, I must have clicked go into the town. Sometimes my mouse double clicks, it's really awkward. I'm assuming that was a picture of Tywin as he is depicted in the books because he's bold. Right. Well, we've got quite a bit of things to work with. Let's go with athletics. I think my character will prefer to fight on foot. And let's make him really intelligent. And a crossbow, like his father. Okay. And we've still got quite a goodly amount of money now. Okay, now that we actually have father in our party, that's good. But how much will it cost to recruit Jaime? Because I really would like to have him as well. And thankfully he is still here, so let's just talk to him.
Peace to you, stranger.
I'll just wait for that to clear. You can read this if you like. Yes. in this thing, it's Jaime is very disillusioned with Cersei. That's why he's out traveling. How much? Not yet, but we're pretty close. I think we might be able to do it with one trip. Yep, we definitely can. Okay. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm in the wrong section. Plus, it'll be good to have, you know, reserves of money anyway. Really, what I've done is just created a massive fortune out of trading, artificially creating a shortage in one town and then filling it in another. Well, I've fulfilled the condition that we have to sell to another town before we can go to another one. So we can sell all this stuff back to them. See, like that, I didn't double click, but it did it for me. Nice. We will, however, take some grain. We don't want our men to starve, and fish, and you know, we've got money. Why not go through it? We don't want the hardwood. We do need stewardship skill, just steward skill. We need some more mules, workhorses. Saddle horses do the same. Okay, we've got 20 horses. Okay, that's definitely enough. So let's hire Jaime. Podrick Payne would be nice, but oh well. He's gonna have to wait.
Peace to you.
Alright, sorry for that very long thing, but as you can see, he really liked it. That was a very long message indeed, but with my autism, I like to give a lot of exposition.
James' eyes narrow, studying your face with a mix of curiosity and suspicion. He glances toward the bar where Tyrion sits, then back to you. A squire, you say, and a nephew at that. He gives a half smile, the kind that doesn't quite reach his eyes. You have the look of him, I'll grant you that. But if you think my father will welcome either of you with open arms, you're a fool. He leans in slightly, lowering his voice. Still, a man who rides this far to declare loyalty is either brave or desperate. I ride for King's Landing soon enough. You may accompany me, but you'll earn your place on the road. As for being my squire, we'll see if you can hold a sword properly first. Meet me at the stables at dawn. Don't be late.
Okay, and with that ringing endorsement, we are going to roleplay of the mind that we are now a family, in inverted commas, and I don't know why this. Oh yeah, actually, I suppose they are inverted to each other. And just be a unit. Okay. So we have our uncle, we have our father, and we are on our way to see Tywin Lannister. That's Kevin Lannister. We don't. He is our great uncle, but we don't need to talk to him. I suppose we should find out where Tywin Lannister is, and we can using this. Last seen at Lannisport. Okay, well, he's in the city. Well, I suppose this episode would be, the best way to do it. Actually, no, we don't have the, ability to declare ourselves yet, because we have to... Okay, what I'm going to do is, for the next episode, I'm going to roleplay that we realize Tywin is never going to accept us because we haven't proven ourselves. So instead, we're going to make a havoc on the bandits of the region in order to present Tywin with a gift of, you know, all these enemies' heads or something, or, you know, bandit chiefs, or proof that they are dead. Something to make us seem useful. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Darius for Team Iron Presents, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.